I didn't even realize the reason it's elves is because it's not Garrick or good old buddy Garuk. It's Nisa. It's kind of weird. I didn't expect that. Let's try and see if Jace got any better today. Let's just jump in here. We got a Sphinx. Oh, Commander Ringpiece here to ask us about stuff. We'll get through this. It's gonna be okay. I mean, you don't have to play these. It's not. Man, I gotta tell you, these decks are really bad. Really bad. I've got a 2-1 with no ability. Unless this is the slowest opponent in the history of the world. He probably has counter spells, yeah, it probably has actual blue cards. But you saw the last time we played Jace that like the computer isn't good, so they just paired us up with stuff that's just objectively better. That's a weird kind of artificial, well, it's not artificial difficulty because it's how a lot of games do stuff. It's just strange in a card game. It's an artificial way to pad out the fact that they still don't understand how to code the game, which is just, hey, you have telling time. I love that card. I love that card so much. So much. That's a good time right there. It's a good time to tell. What's a good time to go to the dentist? 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. Okay, playing this game. Woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. I shouldn't have done that. The fuck's this do? I wish I could just hit the trigger and look at it. Whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker you control, that creature's controller puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Get wrecked. Is that a defender? No, it's not. It's just a 1/4 boy. 1/4 man. I'd rather draw cards. I'd rather have nothing. Psychic Spiral. It's not even double that many cards. It's not even... I don't know. I might take 1 damage here, which would be crazy unless this computer can't handle that, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to deck me. Because it's walls and crazy bullshit. You're doing it. 19. What else you got? That's, I mean, I thought that was just out of the corner of my eye because I'm looking away. I thought that was Sphinx's Rev, and I was going to freak out. I was going to be like, that ain't even right. Mostly because you don't have the colors for it, but also mostly because the computer should not be allowed to have a card that good. Oh, that seems bad. Oh, whoops. Still had it paused there. I guess I'll draw a card. Maybe. There we go. Got there. Yeah, land. Perfect. That's not terrible. I mean, I'm not too worried about being decked. It's... Even though we didn't start at 60, still not too bad a shape. Good thing that was a land though, because it says repeat, does it not? Yeah, that's one of the stipulations there. Well, that's just kind of rude. 6. Yay. Fantastic. Good times. Great stuff. We do have the Psychic Spiral, which is going to get us out of a jam, I believe, at this point. I'm going to attack for 5. Yes, please. Should I attack with the little one? She draws me cards. And this deck is kind of rancid, so I might need to have some card draw going on here. I'll also need to start leaving Psychic Spiral open. That's just 2. Oh, it's just that huge 8/7. That's great. That's fantastic for me. Oh, that's not terrible, though. Can't do both. Take him to 8. If I attack with everybody. What the fuck, game? There's no hold priority, you guys. I don't know if you know this, but I didn't have to press Y there because there's no hold priority. But I did press Y there. So it's my fault. I mean, it's their fault because it's a goddamn sin that there's no hold priority. But, everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're good. It's all good. It's all fine. At least I have a shit ton of lands, I guess. What does this do? That's the least of my worries right now. I mean, it's funny because what do I try? Just deck them with the Psychic Spiral? Like, is that my big play? I've got 11, so I feel like I don't need to leave the Psychic Spiral. If I attack, that's 8. If they were at 8, I'd feel a lot better about saying 8 just then. But they aren't at 8 because I passed that turn. I've got one more turn to go for sure. I mean, I have 11 cards. I guess I could get really unlucky. But I got an achievement, and that's really all that matters in life, in this workaday world. Yes, that's not terrible. Unless he draws a bunch of cards, I suppose. I guess this is a good time for us to look at our whole deck. I guess that was kind of a gamble. Well, I'm going to attack with everybody and use Turn the Tide. No, that's fine, because I'm not drawing a card. I thought that through before, and then I freaked out. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's fine. It's fine. Because it's when I go to... If he can make me draw a card, I'll just use the Psychic Spiral. I win anyway because of Psychic Spiral, so never mind. But I'll do this Turn the Tide anyway. It's not I draw, right? I have to keep reading here. Okay. Just want to make sure I don't furk this up. Yeah, I guess I spiral you. Because you go to draw. What the fuck? X equals 2. Oh boy, that was a thing that happened there for a minute. That was a little. I had fear in and around me. Oh dear. Yep. Control 4 creatures with flying. I did do that. In Jace's campaign, won a duel by depleting your opponent's library. Well, he kind of did that, really. Deck upgraded. That one was fun. That one was legitimately a good time. Jace's, you bested blah 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 blah. Isn't that the guy from Assassin's Creed? I've proved my power, but something's gone horribly wrong. And as she swirls around you, a maelstrom of feelings and... Wait, it feels... No, I thought it was a maelstrom of feelings. Never mind. Dampens your magic, pulls you back, and wipes the incident from your memory. Why? That seemed... Why? Wasn't he becoming a planeswalker right there? I'm gonna walk the plains, bitches! And that guy was like, no! You're earthbound, son. That one was actually... That was legitimately fun. We're getting into it. We're having some fun. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I did! And I will see you all next time.